Hi, my name is Perry Tuttle. Played for the Clemson 1981 National Championship game. First round draft pick, but at the end of the day, I'm an average Joe who has a game plan for life. Coach Pete said one day you're going to play in the National Football League. And I really started believing that one day I can play in the National Football League. I was going to work hard at it. And so through Clemson, I became this player, this All-American. In 1981, we went 12-0. We played for the national championship, beat Nebraska in the Orange Bowl. I had a chance to score a touchdown there, and Sports Illustrated showed up, a few days later, and I was on the cover. And my whole life changed. In 1982, the Buffalo Bills drafted me as a first-round draft pick. And everything that TV said that would make me happy, I bought. I bought the best-looking car that was on the road. I bought the biggest house in the neighborhood, and because ever since I was a little boy, I thought that's what sports offer, is that if I can ever make it to the NFL, I can buy the things I've always wanted to buy. I can do the things I've always wanted to do. And 4 years into that career, I found myself empty. I didn't drink, I didn't smoke, I just didn't go to church. But on a Wednesday night, 4 years into the NFL, I kind of looked around and I just thought, man, is this it? I don't know if you've ever kind of had that feeling where you knew something was missing. And on that Wednesday night, I remember kneeling down saying, God, if you're the God that my mom talked about when I was a little boy, I really need your help. And on that Wednesday night, that prayer probably didn't last no more than 10, 15 seconds. All I said was, would you help me? And that Wednesday night, I made a decision to trust Christ. And my life changed. Because of my decision that my priorities were different, the reason that I played the game was going to be for another reason. I just knew inside that there was a change that happened on the inside of me. And that was the biggest difference. I've always thought that if I give my life to Christ, that things are going to be different, but better. But I remember my first year walking with the Lord, it seems like nothing went right for me. And so I had this impression that if I said yes to Christ, that things were going to be so much easier and so much better, but it was the opposite. But during those struggles and during those hard times, there was some type of peace that even today I can't explain. I just knew that there was a different kind of peace, and there was a different kind of joy that I didn't really understand at the time, but I knew it was real. When you think about game plan for life, for me, I look at 2 Timothy. One of the things that Paul says to Timothy, that we may pass on the gospel to reliable men so that they too can pass on the gospel. And so for one of our roles as older men, as older athletes, is to pass down the gospel to reliable people. And to me, the best way to do that is through coaches. And so if we can pass that gospel down where it brings clarity and that we can get rid of the fog from the minds of young people, then they too will see Christ very clear. And that's our role, that we may finish the race, that we may fight the good fight, but more than anything, that we pass on the gospel to reliable people.
Hi, I'm Ronaldo Wynn, and I'm with Game Plan for Life, and you just heard from Perry Tuttle, Clemson great, and he talked about the things that he thought would make him happy, which was going to the NFL, buying the best house, the best car, and when he finally got those things, he found out that he was really more empty than what he was before you got him. So I want to ask the question, what are you chasing? What defines you? For Perry, he thought it was the NFL and the life that went along with it. But then he found out that his true happiness, his true joy came through a relationship with Jesus Christ. And I'm saying simply that, yes, chase all those things, those goals, but also have a balance and know what's more important. Know that what you do, your job, doesn't define you. And yes, God wants you to be all you can be in doing those things. But let's not lose focus on the relationship with Jesus Christ. If you want to look more into that topic about how to be successful in your career, go to Os Guinness's chapter about how to build a successful career in life. And go to gameplanforlife.com to be able to get a free book as well as a free New Testament study Bible.